You shut the door, you hear the lock click, and the worry starts almost immediately. Your mind fills with images of your cat crying at the door, hiding under the bed, pacing with that anxious little meow. Maybe you've come home to the evidence: scratch marks on the doorframe, a favorite mug knocked off the counter, or worse. If you've felt that knot of guilt and worry in your stomach, you're not alone. It's a feeling so many of us who love our cats experience. But here's the good news: it doesn't have to be this way. The idea that cats are cold, aloof loners who enjoy our absence is one of the biggest myths we've been told. The real problem is we've been trying to understand them with dog language or human language. The science actually tells a different story. Recent studies confirm that many cats form deep, strong attachment bonds with their caregivers, and a substantial proportion show a secure attachment, the same pattern of bond we see in dogs and even human infants. Their distress when we leave is real. So, what if I told you that you could turn your departure from a source of stress into a complete non-event? Today, we're going through 5 little-known, vet-approved secrets that will help you create a stress-free departure every single time. And the first one transforms the single most hated object in your cat's world. Secret 1. The carrier is not the enemy. For most cats, the sight of the carrier means one thing: something stressful and unpleasant is about to happen. A trip to the vet, a long car ride. We don't mean to, but we teach them that this plastic box is a trap that only predicts a negative experience. But we can reverse that. The secret is to neutralize the carrier by making it a permanent, positive, and frankly, boring part of your home. Instead of hiding it away, bring the carrier out and leave it in a room where your cat likes to hang out. Take the door clean off, or at least prop it open so it can't swing shut. Put a soft blanket inside, maybe a t-shirt you've worn that smells like you. Now, for the most important part, do nothing. Just let it become another piece of furniture. Over the next few days, you can start to change its meaning. Casually walk by and drop a high-value treat inside without making a big deal about it. You can start feeding your cat their meals near it, then just inside the entrance, and eventually, all the way inside. The goal here is to completely rewrite the carrier's story. You're transforming it from a symbol of scary travel into a safe, reliable den where good things happen. When the carrier is no longer a predictor of you leaving, but a familiar sanctuary, you've removed a massive piece of the departure anxiety puzzle. Secret 2. Master the art of the boring goodbye. As loving owners, our first instinct is to give our cats a big, emotional farewell. We scoop them up for hugs, give them kisses, and deliver a whole speech about how we'll miss them and they need to be a good kitty. We think we're reassuring them, but from a cat's perspective, we're doing the exact opposite. That dramatic goodbye is a giant, flashing neon sign that something big and unsettling is happening. You're building up the significance of your departure, which in turn builds your cat's anxiety. The vet-approved secret, and this one feels a little counterintuitive, is to make your departures as boring and uneventful as possible. Cats are masters of routine. They find immense security in predictability. Your leaving should become just another predictable, uninteresting part of the day. About 15 minutes before you go, you can have a short, gentle play session to burn off some nervous energy. But, and this is the key, that play session needs to end well before you walk out the door, giving your cat time to settle. In those final minutes, be cool. Gather your things calmly, put on your shoes, grab your keys, and just go. A simple, quiet bye is more than enough. By making your exit low-key, you are sending a powerful message in cat language. My leaving is not a big deal, so you don't need to be anxious about it. It goes against our human emotions, I know. But this emotional discipline is one of the kindest things you can do for an anxious cat. Secret 3. Your scent is a superpower. A cat's world is a world of scent. Their nose is their primary tool for gathering information and feeling secure. When you leave, it's not just your physical presence that vanishes. Your unique, comforting scent begins to fade. This can make the home feel unfamiliar and less safe. The secret here is to use your scent as a powerful, passive, calming tool while you're gone. This is maybe the easiest and most effective habit on the list. Before you leave for the day, take an item of clothing you've worn recently, a t-shirt you slept in, a sweatshirt you had on last night, and place it in your cat's favorite bed or napping spot. Don't wash it. The goal is for that item to be saturated with your familiar scent. This one simple act provides a continuous source of comfort. When your cat curls up for a nap, they'll be surrounded by your smell. reinforcing a feeling of security in their territory. It's a scent-based anchor to their favorite person, making your absence feel just a little less lonely. Before we get to our last two secrets, and these are absolutely crucial if you're ever leaving your cat for a longer trip, I want to hear from you. What's the one behavior your cat does when you leave that worries you the most? Is it the crying, the scratching, hiding? Let me know in the comments below. Sharing your experience helps everyone in this community feel less alone and find new solutions that work. Secret 4. The Sitter Success Protocol. For any absence longer than a day, having someone check on your cat isn't a luxury. It's what veterinary and welfare organizations strongly recommend as best practice for their safety and well-being. A common mistake is thinking anyone can just pop in for a minute to scoop the litter. But the secret isn't just hiring a sitter. It's implementing a sitter success protocol that turns them into a seamless extension of your care. First, create a master guide. And I don't mean a few scribbled notes. Type up a detailed document with feeding instructions, the litter box routine, any medications with precise dosages, and your vet's contact information. Crucially, include a section on your cat's normal habits and favorite hiding spots. This helps the sitter know the difference between my cat is just shy and something is wrong. Second, schedule a pre-trip walkthrough. Have the sitter come over while you're still there. Let your cat meet them in a calm setting with you present as a buffer. Physically show the sitter where everything is. This personal handoff is invaluable and reduces stress for both the sitter and your cat. Finally, set clear expectations. A quick drop-in isn't enough. For their welfare and safety, best practice is for cats to be checked on at least once per day. Twice a day is even better, as it provides a wellness check and keeps their routine of fresh food, water, and a clean box incredibly consistent. A well-prepared sitter maintains your cat's routine, and that predictability is the foundation of their security. Secret 5. The pre-departure safety sweep. When a cat is bored or anxious, their natural curiosity can sometimes become a liability. An unattended home can hold a surprising number of hazards for a cat trying to entertain itself. The final secret is to treat your departure like a pilot's pre-flight check. Before you walk out that door, perform a quick but thorough safety sweep. Start with hazard removal. Do a quick scan for things that could be chewed on or swallowed. I'm talking about plastic bags, rubber bands, hair ties, and tempting electrical cords. Make sure any toxic houseplants or cleaning chemicals are secure. Next, secure the perimeter. Are all the windows latched? Doors firmly shut? An anxious cat can be surprisingly clever at pushing open a loose screen or door. Then, a quick resource check. Is the litter box freshly scooped? Are there food and water bowls full? If you use an automatic feeder, just double check the programming. Finally, you might consider a designated safe room. For some cats, especially in a large house, having access to the entire empty space can feel overwhelming. A single room with their litter, food, water, and a comfy bed can actually make them feel safer. This whole sweep takes 2 minutes, but it ensures you're leaving your cat in a safe, comfortable environment, giving you and them true peace of mind. Now, a bonus when it's more than nerves. But Pete, what if you've done all this and your cat is still showing extreme signs of distress? For some cats, this is more than just missing you. It can be a genuine behavioral disorder, often called separation anxiety. The signs are specific: constant, loud yowling, being destructive only when you're gone, urinating or defecating outside the box, especially on your bed or clothes, or grooming themselves to the point of bald spots. If you see these signs, please hear me. It's time to bring in professional help. Your first call should always be to your veterinarian to rule out any underlying medical issues. A sudden change like this is very often pain or illness talking, not personality. Once medically cleared, you can work on behavioral modification, often with your vet's guidance. These strategies are informed by clinical practice. One is practicing micro-absences. You leave for just 30 seconds, then return calmly. You gradually increase the time, 1 minute, 5 minutes, always returning before your cat gets anxious. This slowly teaches them that your departure isn't permanent. You can also work on desensitizing them to your departure cues. Jingle your keys, then sit on the couch. Put your coat on, then walk to the kitchen. The goal is to make these cues meaningless. And environmental enrichment is critical, but severe anxiety requires a partnership with your vet who can guide you and discuss options like calming pheromones or, in some cases, anti-anxiety medication. Leaving your cat doesn't have to be a source of guilt for you or stress for them. By turning the carrier into a friend, mastering the boring goodbye, using your scent as a superpower, preparing your sitter for success, and doing that pre-departure safety check, you can fundamentally change how your cat experiences being home alone. You have the power to transform their anxiety into calm confidence. If you found these secrets helpful for seeing things from your cat's perspective, do me a small favor and tap that like button. It's the simplest way to tell the algorithm to carry this to more cat owners who want to build that trust. And subscribe while you're here so you never miss the next feline deep dive. Take good care of them and take good care of yourself. I'll see you next time.